Hi, in this video we're going to talk about the multiple time frame analysis. Most traders ask this same question: what is the best time frame to trade? One major problem traders have is or the experience is knowing the particular time frame to trade on, to focus their attention on. Some traders prefer the shorter time frame, let's say like the 15 minutes, 5 minutes, even the 1 minute time frame, while others prefer the 1 hour, 4 hour, daily time frame. Okay, but I think the multiple time frame, irrespective of the kind of trader you are, the shorter or the longer time frame trader, you will need multiple time frame analysis in order to define, okay, the trend of the market. Let's take an example to show you what I mean by multiple time frame. Okay, multiple time frame analysis is switching through time frames. Okay, you can switch from higher time frame to lower time frame, or from the lower time frame to the higher time frame. Okay, so let's take an example. Okay, I'm going to use the 1 hour time frame and the 15 minutes time frame for this analysis. That means I'll be switching through two time frames. Okay, so let's get started. As you can see here from this chart, I already inserted an indicator on this chart. So this is the indicator we're going to be using to do our analysis. Okay, is a MACD indicator, but it's a customized one. Okay, same setting, just that it's a little bit colorful and different settings. Okay, you can get this indicator from our website. Okay, so the 1 hour here is where we get is where we define the trend. Okay, is like the bigger picture. So the idea here is that we are going to use this MACD indicator. When it's red, it's the sell. When it's green, right here, is a buy. Okay, so but we cannot just base our entry on this alone. So we are going to use the 15 minutes time frame for our entry and the 1 hour time frame to get the bigger picture. Okay, so let's use an horizontal line to indicate this point. Excuse me, let me change this line to yellow. Okay, yes, hello. Okay, so let's say this is our sell signal here on the 1 hour time frame. We are not going to just jump into the trade. Okay, we are going to go to the 15 minutes time frame and look for a better entry in the 15 minutes time frame. Okay, so when we go to the 15 minutes time frame, okay, this is the point right here. We'll move it a little, one candle back, then checking the 1 hour to be at the exact same point. Okay, so this is where our signal comes in. Now our entry points will now be, okay, when the 15 minutes goes on a buy, so you can see here, and comes back to a sell. So our sell signal should be here. So when we check the 1 hour, it should still be on that sell zone. Okay, that is confirming the sell signal right here. Okay, let's take another example. Let's just move backwards. This was what happened recently. Let's move backwards and see what we can get from this chart. Okay, let's take this one for example. Let's say there's a sell signal here from the 1 hour time frame. So what we're going to expect in the 15 minutes time on the 15 minutes time frame is when it goes up and comes down again. Okay, so let's check the 15 minutes time frame and see when that happens. Okay, this is hit here, the sell signal. We are looking for when it to go up and come down. We'll check, it went up here, and let's check the 1 hour time frame. Oh no, that's very bad. Okay, so that signal is not valid. The sell signal was not valid. So what we have here is a buy signal instead. So let's remove this line, then let's check on the 15 minutes time frame and see what we got. So since it's a buy signal, what we are looking for on the 15 minutes is when it goes to sell and comes back to buy, and this is where it happened exactly. So let's mark that point and check on the 1 hour time frame. Okay, the 1 hour time frame, and as you can see right here, it's on a buy. Okay, so this signal is definitely valid. So that's a buy signal. Okay, for this system you can test it as long as you want. You can use different kind of indicator. I'm just using this MACD histogram to just illustrate to you how multiple time frame analysis work. Okay, so let's do away with this line and this indicator. Okay, excuse me. Okay, let's insert another indicator. Let's say let's make use of a CCR indicator. Okay, it's a custom indicator, so you can also find it on my website. Okay, let's change the color to, this one is yellow, then the input is 14, the normal CCI crossing the 0 line. Okay, let's OK, and we'll see the arrow appearing. Now we are going to use the higher time frame. Now this one we'll make use of the 4-hour and the 1-hour time frame. Now each time an arrow appears, okay, we're going to make use of that arrow on the 4-hour. Like this is definitely a sell signal on the 4-hour time frame. We're going to mark that point. Now I'm going to use the horizontal and vertical line to indicate this point to get a clearer picture. Okay, permit me to change this line to yellow. I just love yellow color, it looks more beautiful. Okay, so this is the sell signal on the 4-hour time frame after this candle has closed right here. So we'll go to the 1-hour time frame, then we'll check that same point. Okay, the idea here is we are looking for a sell signal on the 1-hour time frame, and this is the beautiful candle here. Okay, so this is definitely our sell signal on the 1-hour time frame. Okay, your take profit and your stop loss depends on you. Okay, my job here is to show you how multiple time frame analysis work and the best time frame you can trade. Okay, so you have to really practice this system to know what suits your style, or you can even choose to use RSI or any other indicator that you wish to. Okay, so this is definitely a sell signal on the 1-hour time frame. Okay, so this is for the 4-hour 1-hour time frame. We are switching through the 4-hour and the 1-hour time frame. Okay, let's delete this point and let's look for another signal. Okay, let's say a buy here. This was the one we took, a sell. Let's take this buy here. Okay, this is a buy signal. We have in mind that what we're going to be looking for on the 1-hour is a buy signal. Okay, we'll go over to the 1-hour time frame. We are looking for the buy signal. Okay, this one didn't cross above. Okay, now let me illustrate something to you here. Whenever you see this kind of candle that comes down, you see an arrow comes down and corresponding arrow following it upwards, it means it is cancelled. Okay, it is cancelled. That means there's no actual movement. It just came down and it went up. Okay, there's no actual movement. There has to be a gap. Okay, so this one right here is valid, this one here is valid, so we can say this is our buy signal, but it was not above this line, so it's not valid. Okay, then this one is not valid as well because it came down and the corresponding arrow came up again, so it's not valid as well, same as this one. So you can say this one is valid. Do you understand that point? Okay, then this one is not valid. Okay, in the 4-hour time frame it came down, it went up, so it's not a valid signal. Okay, so let's take this one, the sell signal here. Yes. Okay, so let's look on the 1-hour time frame to see what we got. So now this one is not valid. You know, it came up and a corresponding one came down. It's not valid. This one is valid. This one is definitely valid. Okay, this one is not valid, so we are going to stick on to this one. This is the sell signal right here. Okay, and throughout that time the 4-hour was on the downside. Okay, so the idea here is looking at the multiple time frame analysis, moving from the higher time frame to the lower time frame to get our entry. We'll get our signal point on the 4-hour time frame on the higher time frame and our entry point on the lower time frame. Okay, that is about multiple time frame analysis. Like I said, you can make use of any kind of indicator that you want. The take profit and the stop loss depends on you, and I will want you to practice and maybe test out many indicators, you can also download the one I've showed you on my website. Okay, you can download it for free and you can test it maybe through different currency pairs and so on and so forth. Okay, and let me just indicate it that the materials or the indicators you are seeing or this video is just for educational and information purpose only. Okay, it's not a guarantee for your trading success. Okay, thank you for watching. Have a lovely day.